The North Star is God's throne room. This also proves flat biblical earth. First off, we know Polaris has never moved. The Georgia Guidestones prove that also. And if for some reason you're still not sold on that, Starfinders. This is a double-sided planisphere. Both the north and the southern hemispheres work off of Polaris being the center point. And this gets even wilder when you start working in verses from scripture. As always, ran it through my favorite Bible app, Haven. If you love theorizing and making connections, this is your app. You can put any theory into it and it'll tell you whether or not it's biblically sound. So in Revelation, the throne room is described as looking like jasper and sardine stone, and there was a rainbow round about the throne in sight like unto an emerald. This is Polaris through a telescope. Look at the colors and also look at what this looks like. That is an eye if I've ever seen one. I asked Haven to use the Book of Enoch as well for references, and it says, I saw the dwelling place of the pole star, which is set over the earth. And right before this, he described seeing the throne of God. A standard starfinder or planisphere makes it undeniable that Polaris is the center point of this flat earth. But the smoking gun, go look up antique compasses. You'll have a hard time finding one that doesn't have a green or a blue crystal in the center. Look at Polaris again. You have the green, the purple, just like in the Bible. And then check the color of the northern lights right around where Polaris sits. Some of you guys probably remember when I took this off of the planisphere and drew both sides, and this is how I realized that it was an eye. Well, these are also indicators of the slope of the dome, which is why if you're in the southern hemisphere, you're not going to be able to see Polaris as well. If that still isn't getting your gears turning, this is the inside of a circus tent. Think of it like that. And then think back to the Old Testament, all of the talk about the tent. The eye, or the throne room, sits at the top of the tent. Makes something like this, or this make a lot more sense. And would you look at this one? And then when you consider that it matches the description of God's throne room, it makes all the more sense that that's where God watches us from. This is a throne angel. They have eyeballs on them because throne is linguistically related to eye. The world we live in is pure magic and absolutely beautiful because of God. The occult takes divine concepts such as God's eye and twists them. Let me know if you guys have anything to add or if you made any additional connections.